Hi, I'm Quinn. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. I don't do a whole lot. Sometimes I write, sometimes I draw. Most of the time, I don't have the drive or inspiration to make videos. But today is already stressful. My adrenaline levels are already like super high. Might as well get this out. Today is October the 18th. I'm knocking stuff over, but I've got my cute little calendar. I've never really had a calendar before. But my stepmom slash boss was showing me hers, and it was really cute, so I got one. It's undated, so I can do it for the rest of this year. It's nice! I'm really behind with Preptober for NaNoWriMo. I've decided to start a new project, a whole new project, and I am very, very behind on prepping for that, which I call it Project List, which stands for Project Lighthouse in Space, which it is, but it isn't, because for not the main setting, but we start off in a space station, radio station. I don't know. The main character she operates a radio station on the edge. Listen, I have an idea, a concept, if you will, and this will be a very, very messy zero draft. But the concept is a radio operator, dark secrets at her station. Okay, I don't know any of what I just did. But Project List, which is Lighthouse in Space, which is actually a radio station in space where the story starts off, but that whole isolation kind of thing is really what I want to go for. Isolation and connection. It's a sci-fi romance kind of thing. I don't really know. We are just exploring a discovery draft, whatever it is called. We'll figure out genre and stuff later. But I'll read it to you here. A radio operator on the outskirts of humanity-controlled space uncovers dark secrets when a damaged ship docks at her station, and the sole survivor is an alien species humanity has been at war with for 7 years. I worked really hard on that. I don't know if that's the best it can be, but it's the best it is right now. We'll see where it goes with this Nano. I don't have intentions of winning. I probably won't. This is my first October is the first month I'm into a new job, and it's been kind of stressful for me lately, but you know, it is what it is. So for the rest of this week, I'm probably just going to flip-flop between trying to get a little bit more organized with Project List, do a little bit of wrap up on what I have for A Gathering of Buzzards, and then I'm doing a flash fiction piece for Apex magazine. It's for their flash fiction contest, which I'll leave a link below. I've done the first draft of that, and then I finished that today. So I'm going to let it rest for the rest of the day, then edit it tomorrow. And probably the rest of this week I'll edit that and maybe revise or rewrite it depending on how I feel about it next week, and then submit it by the end of this month. That's what I plan to do. I got some writing done. I don't know if I got any clips of it, just because today was a busy day. But I did manage to plot some on Project List, which was really good. And then I wrote some of my fan fictions. Let me find it. I made a whole Google Sheets thing for myself for tracking word count. Let me pull it up here. Why is it in dark mode? I hate that. View and light thing. Please, thank you. Okay. Let me flip this around. Ignore my mess. I'm getting ready for bed. But this is my word per minute tracker. I don't always use it, but it's set up so that I can if I want. And I have the 5 weeks, so it works in a calendar kind of thing. And it goes Sunday to Saturday. And then I can do my writing sprints and then all that. What day am I on? That's today, Wednesday. I ended my word count with 1,199 words. Tomorrow is probably going to be less because that's Thursday and that's when it's a working day. But anyways, I have all these numbers, and eventually they add up. And you can barely see it, but there's white text here, so I can kind of see where it is for the entire week. So it's a little grid, so I can do these, which is kind of like my weeks at a glance. So you can see, what is it? I had 4,741 words the first week of October. The second week was a little rough. I only got 2,000 something words, and this week is going better because we're almost halfway. And the third week is going better because we're already at like 3,000 words. And it shows you the fluctuations of my writing days. For this month, did I do one? Yeah. I didn't really do that first week. This was like the first time I was setting it up for September. You can kind of see September where I was doing. Week 2. 2 and 3. Week 2 on this one wasn't really big because I wasn't logging any of my numbers. So this would technically be like week 2 for this one. But it's a chaotic mess over there of what words I get to. But I like being able to have visuals to see my writing progress. So that's what I do. Of keeping track of my stuff so I can kind of have an idea for the year. And then I think I might just do the totals for each month for the year at the end with a big sheet. I don't know yet. To see like the overall monthly progress. That's really close to me. But it's bedtime. Yeah. I will probably vlog a little bit tomorrow as I work on getting lists more fleshed out. It's almost 8, like 10 minutes away from being 8 o'clock p.m. I worked today, so I went to the shop, and I was mostly running errands today, so I was busy. And then I got home, had just enough time to relax and get some groceries, and then I had to take my friend home from work. So it was about 5 something by the time I got home, and then I made dinner and just relaxed because I was tired after doing everything. But I rested and I feel a little bit more here. So I am going to do what I said I was going to do and reread the flash fiction piece I did and probably edit it a little bit. I did have a little section for project list of one of the beats for the plotting that I wrote a little bit of while I was at work. It's like a paragraph of text, but I'm going to transfer that over to the computer as well and maybe plot a couple more, but I'm not gonna promise anything. Okay, so I just reread and edited the October flash fiction piece. I wanted to get that done today, even though I only finished it yesterday. It's almost 10 o'clock right now, and I changed the ending. I'm always so messy with my endings, but I feel like, I don't know. I took a snapshot in Scrivener, so if I don't like this one tomorrow, I can roll it back. I think before I deleted text, I ended up writing about 400 words today with just this, with editing and revising. I think the first draft was like 950 something words, and even with deleting words from the first one, where I rewrote pieces of it and I struck through the text because I was like, let's get rid of this, I have still managed to somehow go 48 words over like the limit, because you can only write 1,000 words, and that is your max words for this little contest, and I'm 48 words over. So I think in total, what does it say? Almost 91 words is what I added to this. I didn't think I would do that, actually. So I'm going to have to go through and get rid of 48 words, at least. But I'm going to let it rest and pick it up tomorrow. It is late, so I'm just going to transfer over written words and call it good today. I did absolutely nothing yesterday. It was a rough day. So I'm going to try to pick up today. Saturday. And then probably edit these together and just post it. We're back in the kitchen. I think I got about 12k words with everything combined. I did plot out Act 1 for project lists, which feels really good. I like the direction it's going. So Act 2, which is usually where I kind of struggle a little bit, I need to plot out the main points for that, which I might do next week. Well, I'm going to do next week because it's Saturday. But I'm going to do that. I might work on it later tonight. Probably not. But I got Act 1 plotted out, the big beats done at least, and then there's some miscellaneous writing that I did to add to that overall word count for the day. Had intended to reread the October flash fiction again, but I don't want to touch it. I just still don't want to touch it, so I want to edit it next week and just submit it. I'm not happy with it at the end of the day. I'm not completely happy with it. I think it's okay. It's an okay little short, like, flash fiction piece. I don't want to say I don't enjoy it, but it's not my favorite. I feel like I'm just trying to do too much. Like, I feel like if I try to do it 1 November, it's not going to work out, so I might just skip November. Like, even though it's not my favorite piece, I'm going to submit it anyways. Mostly because that's what these little flash fiction pieces are. It's an exercise in making myself write something. Writing from start to finish, writing something, and to submit and get rejections is basically this whole exercise. That's my goal with it. And I'm hoping, I haven't voted in the next one, but I'm hoping in the next one it'll be a theme that I have more inspiration for, because I don't think I was quite prepared time-wise and inspiration-wise and motivation-wise for this month. Oh wait, no, next month is November. I'm not gonna do one. We're going to cut this out. It's very chaotic.